Just to let everyone know that on January 23rd, Councillors Terry General, Mark Hill, myself, and Lonnie Bombury met with Charles Sousa, the Minister of Finance for Ontario. And some of the issues we talked to him about were the Brantford Casino, the taxation on the West Street property and in Brantford. That's property that was left to Six Nations, and the gas card modernization and the tax exemption. With respect to the Brantford Casino, this is something that I have been bringing up since I've been on council for the last 12 years. As we know, that casino sits on our land, and we're wanting more out of it than we're getting right now, which is just a share that we share with all the other First Nations. But we explained to Minister Sousa that since it's sitting on our land, we want to get more benefit out of it, like land rental or jobs or something. And I think this is the first time he's really wrapped his head around what it's talking about and what we were talking about. So we're hopeful that he will do more research and that we can move forward on that, since he did say he would get back to us on it. On the West Street property, as I mentioned, this was property that was left to us by a person in Brantford, and that it doesn't have reserve status at this point, and the city had started giving us invoices for property tax every month, and we hadn't been paying them, but then they said they were going to sell it on a taxation sale if we didn't pay it. So we did pay it under duress, and we're asking the minister to waive that property tax fee for us because of the municipal regulations, and because eventually we want to turn it into reserve. We also want to try and get the money back that we paid on the property tax. So that's another thing we'll continue to follow up with him on. He is also responsible for the modernization of the gas cards that are used at all the gas stations here, and we just reminded him that we had had a meeting with our gas retailers here in our community, and that their recommendation was that we scrap the gas card and that we just use status cards for people to purchase gas. They are working on their final report, and before any decisions are made, they did agree to share it with us, and so we could provide more input. We also took the opportunity to bring up to him the HST exemption, and let him know that some retailers are still refusing to acknowledge that we are exempt from the PTST portion at the point of sale, and that some are still trying to charge GST when the product is delivered to our community. So the minister told his staff to ensure that this is fixed and that more information goes out to retailers. So he'll follow up on all these issues, and we'll continue to follow up with him and his staff to ensure that we get some resolution to some of these issues.